My whole thing is, bitch, y'all knew you was gonna get fired. Y'all knew you was gonna get fired. Y'all kept just taking that shit and we just got fired. I'm irritated. It was y'all. It was y'all. And it was all the fake ass motherfuckers that was sitting there sending that shit to the corporate. All y'all possessed hoes. Y'all let me get laid off from my job like that. Y'all didn't punk like me. The hell? Y'all is crazy. Y'all got me fired. Because I was shaking my chest and my homegirls were shaking their titties. If that was the case, we were supposed to get fired a long time ago. We been doing that. The video went viral. Y'all hoes want to fire now? We been doing that, boo. Been. And this not the first TikTok video that went viral.
Ladies and gentlemen, another episode of Effing Around and Finding Out. You got these ignorant black folks who decided that they wanted to lose their job. They wanted to spoil an opportunity that many people probably are struggling to get. Probably calling Chick-Fil-A every day. Hey, gotta get a job. Hey, can I get a job? Showing up, talking to the manager, failing to secure a position. Meanwhile, these people had their positions and they squandered them because they wanted to post stupid TikTok videos. One dude is literally shaking his ass in Chick-fil-A uniform, and this is a manager at Chick-fil-A. You know that this person obviously knew better, but as you can see from the beginning, there was no accountability there. There was just like, y'all got me fired. You did this to me. It was a bunch of foolishness. These women are literally shaking their tits, basically. They're just up here bouncing, and obviously if you're a woman who's endowed, your boobies is going to be bouncing if you're doing this stupid dance, which I guess you guys may not have seen yet because I haven't actually reacted to it, and I'll show it to you right now. By the way, guys, there's a new feature on YouTube where you can hype videos, so be sure to like the video, hype the video. It helps out a lot. Appreciate you. And then this dude decided he want to shake his booty too. There's such a lack of intelligence here. Obviously, everybody knows that at jobs, you can't do things that are inappropriate. What makes you think you could do something that would be considered the least bit sexual at your job? Like, people get fired for you get fired for speaking ill of the manager at jobs. What makes you think that you're going to get on the camera and start doing all of this bouncing? In some cases, there were some of the ladies, it looks like, was holding their boobies too, with the tongue out guys, and posting the videos online, wanting desperately to go viral. Like, please watch my videos. Well, people watched, but at what cost? This wasn't worth it, ladies and gentlemen. And the manager, he spoke out several times, because I think this person still posts TikTok videos. So I'm going to go ahead and react to a little bit of what he had to say. Let's go ahead and react to this.
Let me go ahead and do this story time and make it short and make it real short. I'm probably not going to make it too short, but I'm going to make it short enough because the bitch don't feel like talking about this shit no more. Okay? We got fired. Every single last one of us got fired. I'm going to tell you how I made the video, how the thought process of the video came up until when they called me or when I called them and they told me that I was fired.
I wish they would cut his part out of this video.
So we can all stop throwing around this narrative, because where I'm at right now is giving that they're blaming me, bitch, and I wasn't to blame for shit. Okay? Get y'all a drink or something, because this may take a while. I know I said I was going to make a short time, but go ahead and get y'all something to eat or something, because, bitch, I'm irritated. So,
bro, how many times you going to smack?
Before I made the video, I asked, I said, hey, I'm about to make this video real quick. If you want to be in it, let me know. If you don't want to be in it, let me know. All I need y'all to do, and I showed them what I wanted them to do. I said, bounce your chest. I'm a boy. I don't really I have to work harder to bounce my chest than a girl. Girls have titties. I have to extra, you know?
Bro.
Ooh, I'm a little big, so it was moving on its own this time. I don't know, my chest showing out for y'all. But that's besides the point. It wasn't that serious. Is what I'm trying to say. It wasn't that serious. First of all, our location isn't even like an actual Chick-fil-A. We barely have anything on our menu. If you pull up to our location, I'm not going to say where it's at, but if you scroll down on my page, you'll see where I'm located. And you walk into our Chick-fil-A, you'll see that we don't have much on the menu. Our Chick-fil-A doesn't even take gift cards. We don't do that. Our Chick-fil-A doesn't even take cash.
Hold on, bro. It literally says Chick-fil-A. It don't matter. It literally says Chick-fil-A in the background. What does this mean? Like it.
Our Chick-fil-A doesn't even take cash. We don't do that. And I'm saying all this just to let y'all know that this is not an actual Chick-fil-A. It's a Chick-fil-A, but it's not a real deal Chick-fil-A, if you get what I'm trying to say. So I asked everybody if they wanted to be in the video. Of course, everybody said yes, because this is not my first time making a video with my night shift. It's not. And this is not the first video that I've posted that went viral. It could have been just the simple fact that it was the whole crew doing the same thing. And maybe I did do a little bit too much when I turned around and I shook my back, because nothing but back and fat was moving. No ass. Okay? None.
Bruh, I don't think that you were the problem. I'm going to keep it a buck with you. I don't think anybody was worried about you. As a matter of fact, due to how woke this world is currently, they probably would have just let you get away with it if you just posted a video yourself. Or maybe they just would have fired you. But definitely, when you see a bunch of women wilding out, you cannot let something like this slide. If you're a company like Chick-fil-A, for crying out loud, this place, this is God's chicken. Like, don't play with God's chicken. Okay, Chick-fil-A is not even open on Sundays, for crying out loud, man. What the hell is the matter with these people, guys? What's wrong with our people? Why would they think this was okay? That you could, hey, we gonna post this video, we gonna shake our titties, we gonna have our tongues poking out, and in this dude's case, he thought it was okay to be shaking ass? What's happening upstairs? I just don't understand. This isn't even a cultural thing. This is a stupidity thing, because ain't no way you could explain this. And I seen plenty of people all over TikTok and X saying, that was black people saying, this is retarded. Why would you do this at your place of work, much less at Chick-fil-A? It's not like you at some McDonald's or Burger King or something where they just hire anybody. At Chick-fil-A is supposed to be a higher standard. That's literally what they're known for, is higher standard fast food. Coming up with new and innovative ways to serve. That Chick-fil-A is known to be like cutting edge of fast food. They don't want to turn into some freaking Waffle House, okay, where everybody smoking cigarettes in the back where they could cook, but the place is run by a bunch of ghetto birds and a bunch of hood Negroes, okay? That's not what they want at Chick-fil-A, and this was just silly. I understand people just having fun, they're posting their stupid videos, but there's always a time and place for that. You literally could have just been at the house. Why did you have to? They wanted probably to be in the Chick-fil-A uniform. They probably wanted to be, we having fun at Chick-fil-A. But guys, this is just another example of what happens when you F around. And these fools, unfortunately, found out and lost their jobs. You know, hopefully they could find some other job somewhere else where people maybe don't recognize their faces. But these are just my thoughts, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I appreciate you guys watching. I'm out. Shout out to my members, patrons, and fellow anomalies: Cyber Noodle, 655, The Great, Bella Scott, Carpentier John, and Pinecone 6. I appreciate you guys every single day.
My question of the day: why can't y'all just go to work and do your job? Leave your dances, leave your personal business at the door. Come in, do the job, leave the job, go home and conduct and do whatever you want to do. But y'all be on somebody else's clock. What's the term they do? Not clocking it. When you sign the contract to work for these people, for these individuals, you can't just do what you want to do.